Good morning. Welcome to Reiki Wednesday. I'm Jamie Lee of Animal Bonds. Thank you for joining me this morning. So as usual, if you have questions or comments about animal Reiki, Reiki in general, please leave them in the comments below and I will try to answer them. If I don't see it this week, I will go through the feed and look for questions and answer them next week. And always feel free to share the information of animal Reiki because it's something that's really needed on this planet right now. But today, I wanted to talk about self-care because we are, of course, in the week of Valentine's week, and I've seen lots of people at work, everybody's getting flowers, and we're celebrating, and we're talking about what we're going to do for the people we love. But a lot of times we forget to take care of ourselves. And that's very important because if we don't take care of ourselves, before long we're not able to take care of anyone else. And that's one of the things we learn in Reiki, is that by taking care of ourselves, we actually have a ripple effect and we can help the people that we care about, the people that we come in contact with even, and the animals that share our lives. So there's always a lot of talk about self-care, and it doesn't have to be that difficult. It's just about honoring that inner voice that you have inside. Saying no when you really want to say no, but you feel guilty and you feel like you should say yes. Other things you can do: eat healthy is a beautiful way. Taking care of your body, giving it nourishing food so you can perform at your best, so you can feel healthy. It's a wonderful way for self-care, just as is exercise, moving your body. The body was made to move. Part of self-care is eating healthy, exercising your body. And that can just mean parking a little bit farther back in the parking lot and walking to wherever you're going. Simple ways like that we can work in self-care. Another thing that maybe we don't think about too much is to keep track of your accomplishments. At the end of the day, make a list of what you got done. And it doesn't have to be huge things. Did you provide a nutritious meal to yourself or to your family? Did you say a kind word to your coworker? What are some of the accomplishments? Did you get that project done? Did you make that phone call that you've been procrastinating about and didn't want to make? Did you get that done first thing this morning? Those are your accomplishments. Make a list and celebrate them. They don't have to be huge accomplishments. They are accomplishments and you deserve to celebrate what you did. And on that same note, express gratitude. That is one of the things that Reiki teaches us, is to be grateful, to be humble and to be grateful. There's so much in our life, and sometimes we get so busy that we really don't see it. You can make a list of things you're grateful for every day. You can lay in bed and just run through the alphabet and give me an A, a B, a C, and name things that you are grateful for that begin with an A, that begin with a B, that begin with a C, and drift off to sleep with your thoughts on gratitude and see if your whole day doesn't change the next day. That's taking care of yourself. You also need to you can create a cozy space. And a cozy space is any place that is safe for you. For those days when you've had a really rough day and it seems like you just need to escape from the world, then you need a place to go. And maybe it's your bedroom that you fix up as a sanctuary with pillows and candles and lights, whatever it may be for you. Maybe it's outside. Maybe there's a tree that you just need to put a chair underneath and have as a place for you to go and retreat to. Whatever it is, in your living room, in a separate room, outside, it doesn't matter. But there needs to be a place for you to escape to. And it doesn't have to be huge, just a place where you can go and take a breath and let your soul take a breath. That's important. Maybe turn off all the electronics, the TV, the music, read a book. If you like to read a book. How often do we really have time? So many of us are so busy, we don't. That's part of self-care, giving yourself permission to leave all the responsibilities and get lost in a book that you want to read. Self-care. And then unplug from the internet. Even though I'm on the internet right now, unplug from the internet, the Facebook, all of it, just for a couple hours. And say, I'm going to unplug. Take care of yourself. And spend that time just doing whatever makes your soul go, ah. Is it painting? Is it reading? Is it creating something? Creating is such an amazing way for your soul to rejuvenate. And it's whatever you like to do. It could be baking, it could be cooking, it could be flowers, gardening, crocheting, knitting, whatever it is, drawing, painting, reading. There's so much. Playing the piano, if you play a musical instrument, spend time doing that. Just create something. Maybe it's a letter. Writing letters to people you care about is a beautiful thing, and it doesn't just have to be done on Valentine's Day. It's one of the things I like to do every year at Christmas, is to sit down and write letters to people I care about and tell them what they mean to me in their life. And I call them rainy day letters because I hope they keep them tucked away safely. And then when they're having a rainy day, they can pull that letter out and remember why someone loves them, what they've meant to me. So those are important things. Write yourself a rainy day letter. When you're feeling really good, on top of the world, sit down and write yourself a rainy day letter about what you like about yourself. And then when those other days hit, or maybe you don't feel so good about yourself, pull that out. Make that a practice at Christmas or Valentine's Day or whenever you want to do it, or for the person's birthday. Just sit down and write a rainy day letter to someone you love. It could be yourself, it could be a friend, it could be a husband, wife, partner, and have them stash it away and then pull it out when you need it on those rainy days. And then you can also build a self-care kit. And in that kit can be anything that really soothes your soul. Is it a relaxing bath? Is it candles? Is it a rainy day letter that you put in there? Is it a quote? Something that really resonates with your soul. Those are the kind of things you want to put in your little kit and keep them handy. Just in case those rainy days happen, you can turn to the kit. Maybe it's a piece of chocolate. Hopefully the chocolate gets so old because you don't need to get into it. But there is your kit. So I think what's really important, it's not so important what you do, it's that you do something to nourish your soul, to nourish yourself, that says, yes, I matter. And to take time, even if you have to pencil it in your calendar, take time for self-care. If you're a Reiki practitioner, you know how important it is. And many of us begin our day with Reiki self-care by offering ourselves Reiki. Maybe if you're not a Reiki practitioner, just sit in meditation for 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes at night. These are all ways for self-care. So this month and every month, not just Valentine's Day, practice self-care. And by practicing self-care, you're going to be able to give love and caring and compassion to the people in your life. But it's important to make sure that you're taking care of yourself first. That's what we learn in Reiki, and it's so true. So take care of yourself before you try to take care of everyone else in your world. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate you joining every Wednesday morning. If you're watching live, as Chris is, good morning, Chris. And if you're watching the pre-recorded version, feel free to comment, have questions. If there's any topic you'd like to see covered about animal Reiki or Reiki, just put it down in the comments and I will get to that. I will be back next week, Wednesday at 6 a.m. live. Please feel free to share this. And if you would like, visit my Facebook page, Jamie Lee Animal Bonds, and there's a lot more articles about animal Reiki and different things to consider about self-care. So again, thank you for joining me this morning. Have a beautiful day today and always. Namaste.